Broncos. Cam Little after the opening kick. And off we go from Denver. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Mike 44. Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Captain.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Almost set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to his right. Nix is hit. He lost that football. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Fred on the right. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. They'll actually head to that other sidelines.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Lion. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ginger, time!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Hey, run!
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
At the 8-yard line.
Easy.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Cut. Hey, kill.
ETN again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Now, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment.
Ready up!
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Hey, son.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They run it. Here's Andre Harvey. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
It connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun hand off to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nick's now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, here's Nix. Puts this one off to Harvey. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, run! Hey,
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Lawrence throwing here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. This is a heater going deep. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. LaQuint Allen to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Hey, easy, route.
First down, Jacksonville.
This one's a hut. Easy. Here we go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, lion. Hey, tomato. Hut. 11.
They go right back to Etienne. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, run.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
On play action now, Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
John Day Barron on the coverage.
Rip, 23. Soko, it's a hut.
Blitz coming, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. John Day Barron has it. And the Broncos will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Oh, I said. Captain. Ready? Bombers. Chill.
Nix from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Looking with the pick. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
First down.
Red.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Lawrence in the pistol. On him quick, and they bring him down. Step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And they just get the play off. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Red on red.
Carry here for Dallas. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They give up the middle to Harvey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 21-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Looking to throw. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Now look underneath here for ETN. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Running in the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 2-yard line.
Hey, easy, route, done. Go. Sink right.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They send this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down just inside the 25. At their own 23-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Hey.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At the 25-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
23. Hey, son. Sink right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Dre Greenlaw picks it off. get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Finds his back, Harvey. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Harvey now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Now Nix. Chased out to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos claim a 6-point lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Sink right.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And that's a touchdown. And reach for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it took some extra effort, Brock. Some bonus football